Amazing, incredible. Amazing, incredible. The girl tells an incredible story. The girl tells an incredible story. Accomplish, achieve. Accomplish, achieve. How do you achieve your goals? How do you achieve your goals? Admit, confess. Admit, confess. To whom should I confess my blunder? To whom should I confess my blunder? Additional, extra. Additional, extra. We have an extra room. We have an extra room. Alike, same. Alike, same. She tried again with the same method. She tried again with the same method. Assist, help. Assist, help. There is no one to help me now. There is no one to help me now. Anger, infuriate. Anger, infuriate. His actions infuriate his mom. His actions infuriate his mother. Angry, furious. Angry, furious. I was furious when he crashed my car. I was furious when he crashed my car. Answer, respond. Answer, respond. I offered her a drink, but she didn't respond. I offered her a drink, but she didn't respond. Annoy, irritate. Annoy, irritate. It does not consist in perfumes that irritate humans. It does not consist in perfumes that irritates humans. Awful, terrible. Awful, terrible. They serve terrible food at that restaurant. They serve terrible food at that restaurant. Agree, conquer. Agree, conquer. After reading the book, I decided I conquer. After reading the book, I decided I conquer. Bad, sinful. Bad, sinful. Paul seemed to regard sex as a sinful and immoral. Paul seemed to regard sex as a sinful and immoral. Beautiful, gorgeous. Beautiful, gorgeous. The swimming pool was full of gorgeous girls. The swimming pool was full of gorgeous girls. Begin, start. Begin, start. A single spark can start a fire. A single spark can start a fire. Belly, stomach. Belly, stomach. Her stomach contracted and then twisted into a knot. Her stomach contracted and then twisted into a knot. Big, huge. Big, huge. There was a huge hole in the road. There was a huge hole in the road. Blend, mix. Blend, mix. I didn't mix the two. I didn't mix the two. Brave, courageous. Brave, courageous. You are very resourceful and courageous person. You are very resourceful and courageous person. Break, crush. Break, crush. 9 people were killed in the train crash. 9 people were killed in the train crash. Bright, sparkling. Bright, sparkling. Her eyes were sparkling with happiness. Her eyes were sparkling with happiness. Buy, purchase. Buy, purchase. They would purchase a few things for Easter. They would purchase a few things for Easter. Branch, department. Branch, department. Which department do you work for? Which department do you work for? Business, trade. Business, trade. A useful trade is a mine of gold. A useful trade is a mine of gold. Busy, engaged. Busy, engaged. They were engaged in conversation. They were engaged in conversation. Calm, peaceful. Calm, peaceful. The park is peaceful and quiet. The park is peaceful and quiet. Categorize, classify. Categorize, classify. Would you classify it as a hard drug or soft drug? Would you classify it as a soft or hard drug? Center, middle. Center, middle. The middle car is mine. The middle car is mine. Child, kid. Child, kid. I have 2 kids to take care. I have 2 kids to take care. Chiefly, mainly. Chiefly, mainly. He seemed mainly angry. He seemed mainly angry. Choose, select. Choose, select. John, select your favorite book from the shelf. John, select your favorite book from the shelf. Complete, finish. Complete, finish. You have to finish the project before deadline. You have to finish the project before deadline. Come, arrive. Come, arrive. The flight will arrive at 10:30 a.m. The flight will arrive at 10:30 a.m. Confine, restrict. Confine, restrict. He wasn't trying to restrict his activities. He wasn't trying to restrict his activities. conflict, clash, conflict, clash. His influence on the clash are easy to see. His influence on the clash are easy to see. Connect, join, connect, join. It is time for John to join other. It is time for Jones to join other. Control, regulate, control, regulate. Parents should regulate their children's social media. Parents should regulate their children's social media. Cool, chilly, cool, chilly. He was given a chilly welcome in Canada. He was given a chilly welcome in Canada. Dangerous, hazardous, dangerous, hazardous. Surface water made driving condition hazardous. Surface water made driving condition hazardous. Dark, unlit, dark, unlit. The path was unlit, and she needed a torch to find her way. The path was unlit, and she needed a torch to find her way. Decide, determine, decide, determine. Investigators are still trying to determine the cause of the fire. Investigators are still trying to determine the cause of the fire. Deceptive, misleading, deceptive, misleading. This appears to be an artificial and misleading notion. This appears to be an artificial and misleading notion. Dedicated, committed, dedicated, committed. I was committed to the job. I was committed to the job. Detach, indifferent, detach, indifferent. I pretended to be indifferent to it. I pretended to be indifferent to it. Definite, certain, definite, certain. It is certain that they will agree the price. It is certain that they will agree the price. Delicious, appetizing, delicious, appetizing. The roast beef is very appetizing. The roast beef is very appetizing. Delicate, fragile, delicate, fragile. Human happiness is so fragile. Human happiness is so fragile. Describe, narrate, describe, narrate. He will shortly narrate them. He will shortly narrate them. Destroy, ruin, destroy, ruin. The incident led to the ruin of their relationship. The incident led to the ruin of their relationship. Difference, contrast, difference, contrast. His opinions were in broader contrast to the views of Matthew. His opinions were in broader contrast to the views of Matthew. Difficult, hard, difficult, hard. I can see why James feels so hard for you. I can see why James feels so hard for you. differentiate, distinguish, differentiate, distinguish. I can distinguish them at a distance. I can distinguish them at a distance. Do, execute, do, execute. This is the plan he was unable to execute. This is the plan he was unable to execute. Do, tedious, do, tedious. The job is tedious, but the pay is good. The job is tedious, but the pay is good. Drift, float, drift, float. Just seems to float from job to job. Just seems to float from job to job. Eager, enthusiastic, eager, enthusiastic. John is enthusiastic about pop music. John is enthusiastic about pop music. Elevate, promote, elevate, promote. John tried to promote his talent in front of people. John tried to promote his talent in front of people. Embarrassed, shy, embarrassed, shy. She asked a question with a shy smile. She asked a question with a shy smile. End, finish, end, finish. The race had an exciting finish. The race had an exciting finish. Enjoy, delight, enjoy, delight. Some people delight in the misfortune of others. Some people delight in the misfortune of others. Easy, simple, easy, simple. Surely his vocabulary includes such a simple word. Surely his vocabulary includes such a simple word. Enormous, huge, enormous, huge. His eyes looked huge when he was scared. His eyes looked huge when he was scared. Explain, elaborate, explain, elaborate. This elaborate deception fooled her family for ages. Enjoyment, fun, enjoyment, fun. Don't make fun of dreams. Don't make fun of dreams. Especially, particularly, especially, particularly. He didn't look particularly concerned. He didn't look particularly concerned. Fanatic, extremist, fanatic, extremist. He was blacklisted because of his extremist views. He was blacklisted because of his extremist views. Fantastic, brilliant, fantastic, brilliant. The stars were brilliant this evening. The stars were brilliant this evening. Fair, unbiased, fair, unbiased. The story was unbiased to us. The story was unbiased to us. Fabricate, manufacture. Fabricate, manufacture. The only manufacture is cotton cloth. The only manufacture is cotton cloth. Fall, drop. Fall, drop. Be careful not to drop the plates. Be careful not to drop the plates. False, fake. False, fake. Do not share fake information with your friends. Do not share fake information with your friends. Fast, quick. Fast, quick. Those who are quick to promise are generally slow to perform. Those who are quick to promise are generally slow to perform. Fat, plump. Fat, plump. Her lips were plump and red from their night. Her lips were plump and red from their night. Fairness, equity. Fairness, equity. They shared the work of the house with equity. They shared the work of the house with equity. Fly, hover. Fly, hover. You don't hover around the table. You don't hover around the table. Fool, idiot. Fool, idiot. He was an idiot to fall for Jennifer. He was an idiot to fall for Jennifer. Foolish, silly. Foolish, silly. That was a silly thing to do. That was a silly thing to do. Funny, amusing. Funny, amusing. I don't find his joke at all amusing. I don't find his jokes at all amusing. Garbage, trash. Garbage, trash. She couldn't notice the trash can anyway. She couldn't notice the trash can anyway. Gather, collect. Gather, collect. David wanted to do more than just collect animals. David wanted to do more than just collect animals. Get, obtain. Get, obtain. Where can I obtain a copy of this book? Where can I obtain a copy of this book? Gift, present. Gift, present. She was given a piano as a present on her birthday. She was given a piano as a present on her birthday. Go, depart. Go, depart. The bus is scheduled to depart at 10:30. The bus is scheduled to depart at 10:30. Good, excellent. Good, excellent. She can speak excellent Spanish. She can speak excellent Spanish. Great, remarkable. Great, remarkable. It was a remarkable achievement for him. It was a remarkable achievement for him. Happy, delighted. Happy, delighted. I am delighted to be part of this project. I am delighted to be part of this project. Hate, despise. Hate, despise. I am beginning to despise public officials. I am beginning to despise public officials. Help, aid. Help, aid. You don't need to aid to cross the road when it is green. You don't need aid to cross the road when it is green. Hide, conceal. Hide, conceal. The controls are concealed behind the panel. The controls are concealed behind the panel. Hurry, urge. Hurry, urge. It is never necessary to urge him to study. It is never necessary to urge him to study. Heart damage. Heart damage. You should be thankful they didn't damage your legs. You should be thankful they didn't damage your legs. Idea, thought. Idea, thought. Your thought is stronger than mine. Your thought is stronger than mine. Important, critical. Important, critical. This is a critical exam for your life. This is a critical exam for your life. Interesting, fascinating. Interesting, fascinating. The match was fascinating and exciting. The match was fascinating and exciting. Investigate, inquire. Investigate, inquire. You can inquire about the missing payment. You can inquire about the missing payment. Innocent, blameless. Innocent, blameless. None of us is blameless in this matter. None of us is blameless in this matter. Keep, hold. Keep, hold. Remember not to hold on friends who speak on your back. Remember not to hold on friends who speak on your back. Kill, assassinate. Kill, assassinate. Unknown people assassinated the president. Unknown people assassinated the president. Kind, polite. Kind, polite. I guess I wasn't very polite making a face like that. I guess I wasn't polite making a face like that. Lazy, idle. Lazy, idle. I was only making idle conversation anyway. I was only making idle conversation anyway. Listen, hear. Listen, hear. I wish you could hear yourself talking. I wish you could hear yourself talking. Lively, animated. Lively, animated. The gaze settled on the animated timeline. The gaze settled on the animated timeline. Look, survey. Look, survey. A general was sent to survey the stadium. A general was sent to survey the stadium. Love, affections, love, affections. He really didn't feel affections to her. He really did feel affection to her. Make, create. Make, create. John created everything he wanted to use. John created everything he wanted to use. Mistake, error. Mistake, error. Lina had never seen his error message before. Lina had never seen this error message before. Modern, contemporary. Modern, contemporary. There was a reading of contemporary poetry. There was a reading of contemporary poetry. Move, shift. Move, shift. It was hardly fair to shift that responsibility to him. It was hardly fair to shift that responsibility to him. Neat, clean. Neat, clean. Now, son, the house won't clean itself. Now, son, the house won't clean itself. Near, close. Near, close. She was so close to achieve her goal. She was so close to achieve her goal. Nearly, almost. Nearly, almost. This happened to him almost every night. This happened to him almost every night. New, modern. New, modern. Mumbai is an entirely modern city. Mumbai is an entirely modern city. Occur, happen. Occur, happen. Be patient, it will never happen again. Be patient, it will never happen again. Old, aged. Old, aged. Remember, my strength grew as I aged. Remember, my strength grew as I aged. Open, accessible. Open, accessible. The library is accessible to students. The library is accessible to students. Opportunity, chance. Opportunity, chance. You had a chance to solve it on your own. You had a chance to solve it on your own. Opponent, competitor. Opponent, competitor. By this time, a competitor had entered the field. By this time, a competitor had entered the field. Part, portion. Part, portion. The school gave me a portion of the garden. The school gave me a portion of the garden. Place, area. Place, area. This area is so full of animals. This area is so full of animals. Plan, strategy. Plan, strategy. All of you need an exit strategy, even the baby. All of you need an exit strategy, even a baby. Reject, deny. Reject, deny. The mother couldn't deny the fact. The mother couldn't deny the fact. Rest, relax. Rest, relax. Her body began to relax as he held her tightly. Her body began to relax as he held her tightly. Rich, worthy. Rich, worthy. I think he is worthy. His house is beautiful. I think he is worthy. His house is beautiful. Round, circular. Round, circular. She pulled into the large circular drive at exactly 6. She pulled into the large circular at exactly 6. Peace, harmony. Peace, harmony. I try to live in harmony with people. I try to live in harmony with people. Predicament, dilemma. Predicament, dilemma. He made an attempt to resolve the long-standing dilemma. He made an attempt to resolve the long-standing dilemma. Put, position. Put, position. And remember to position the tables and chairs. And remember to position the tables and chairs. Quiet, calm. Quiet, calm. The night was calm and fresh. The night was calm and fresh. Reach, arrive. Reach, arrive. We expect visitors to arrive soon. We expect visitors to arrive soon. Right, correct. Right, correct. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong. Run, race. Run, race. Steve had to race to catch us. Steve had to race to catch us. Sad, unhappy. Sad, unhappy. Steve is unhappy because Steve is unhappy about something. Steve is unhappy about something. Sick, ill. Sick, ill. She felt ill after a very long journey. She felt ill after a very long journey. Sincere, honest. Sincere, honest. His honest answer silenced her. His honest answer silenced her. Slim, thin. Slim, thin. The girl was thin and fit. The girl was thin and fit. Small, tiny. Small, tiny. Some are very tiny and some are very large. Some are very tiny and some are very large. Smart, clever. smart, clever. As a child, he was clever and delicate. As a child, he was clever and delicate. Scared, afraid. Scared, afraid. She was not afraid of anything. She was not afraid of anything. Show, display. Show, display. The display indicated a missed call. The display indicated a missed call. Slow, sluggish. Slow, sluggish. They are very sluggish and do not divide. They are very sluggish and do not divide. Stop, cease. Stop, cease. Without memory, we cease to be human beings. Without memory, we cease to be human beings. Story, tell. Story, tell. It is a tale of ambition and then of guilt. It's a tale of ambition and then of guilt. Strange, peculiar. Strange, peculiar. The method of this irrigation is peculiar. The method of this irrigation is peculiar. Submit, comply. Submit, comply. The country was financially in no condition to comply. The country was financially in no condition to comply. Stress, emphasize. Stress, emphasize. He spoke louder to emphasize his next point. He spoke louder to emphasize his next point. Take, catch. Take, catch. She paused for a moment to catch her breath. She paused for a moment to catch her breath. Taxi, cab. Taxi, cab. She took an open cab from the airport. She took an open cab from the airport. Trust, believe. Trust, believe. I can't believe I have finally found you. I can't believe I have finally found you. Think, consider. Think, consider. Stop and consider that for a moment. Stop and consider that for a moment. Trouble, bother. Trouble, bother. I didn't even bother to ask. I didn't even bother to ask. True, correct. True, correct. At least she had found the correct profession. At least she had found the correct profession. Ugly, horrible. Ugly, horrible. Martha sounded horrible on the phone. Martha sounded horrible on the phone. Unfortunate, unlucky. Unfortunate, unlucky. It is considered unlucky to keep peacock's feathers in the house. It is considered unlucky to keep peacock's feather in the house. Weird, bizarre. Weird, bizarre. Her eyes closed at the bizarre news.